hundreds of millions of US dollars, a colossal sum accumulated from the tears and despair of countless victims across the globe, have just been sealed and confiscated by Thailand's Anti-Money Laundering Office, AMLO. This is not merely a conventional asset sweep, but an unprecedented and forceful blow directed at the very heart of the transnational fraud conglomerates that have been hiding and wreaking havoc throughout Southeast Asia. With the total value of assets frozen exceeding 10.17 billion baht, equivalent to approximately $320 million, the Thai operation has lifted the curtain on an empire of digitized crime, where notorious kingpins transformed ill-gotten gains into luxurious real estate, high-end cars, and expensive jewelry. The critical question remains: will this daring action be enough to permanently dismantle the sophisticated criminal network that has plagued the region for years? Or is this just the beginning of a complex and protracted war? On December 3, 2025, Thai Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul personally chaired a press conference in Bangkok, announcing the region-shaking news. Thailand had proceeded to seize and freeze over $300 million in assets directly linked to networks operating online fraud centers in Cambodia and engaging in complex money laundering activities. This action comes as the international community intensifies its focus on transnational criminal organizations based in Cambodia, particularly the Prince Holding Group, which has been dubbed one of the largest criminal organizations in Asia. The Thai government's determination is clear. All those responsible must be brought to justice under the law, Prime Minister Anutin emphasized, elevating the campaign to national importance and reflecting the escalating damage caused by online crime in recent years. This urgent intervention, spurred partly by evidence provided by the Democrat Party, signals Bangkok's zero-tolerance policy toward high-tech and transnational money laundering crime. Among the targeted individuals, Chen Zhi, chairman of the Prince Holding Group and a Cambodian national, stands out as a key figure. His group is not just a multinational corporation headquartered in Cambodia. It has also been accused by the U.S. Department of Justice of being a front for a sophisticated criminal network. Last October, the U.S. publicly accused Chen Zhi of being the mastermind behind forced labor camps in Cambodia, where victims were brutally exploited, tortured, and detained in extremely harsh conditions, solely to carry out online scams targeting Internet users worldwide. This network has inflicted damage not only financially, but also on human dignity, casting a painful shadow over the development of Southeast Asia. In Thailand, AMLO acted decisively, seizing a total of 102 assets belonging to Chen Zhi's network. These assets, valued at approximately 373 million baht, equivalent to $11.69 million, included land, cash, luxury goods, and jewelry, providing clear evidence that illicit profits were being washed and injected into the Thai economy. However, the Thai seizure is just a small fraction of the Prince Holding Group's global criminal footprint. Other nations simultaneously took action. The United Kingdom froze over $130 million in business assets and properties in London, while Taiwan, Singapore, and Hong Kong each executed seizures valued up to $350 million. Most notably, the U.S. Department of Justice confiscated approximately $15 billion in Bitcoin, money that Washington alleges was illicitly acquired through this fraud network, despite Prince Holding consistently denying all accusations. In addition to Chen Zhi, another figure targeted by AMLO was Kok An, a Cambodian casino tycoon who is accused of leading a transnational fraud network operating along the Thai border. Kok An's case garnered particular attention as it stemmed from a complaint filed by actress Charlotte Austin, illustrating that even celebrities were not immune to this group's schemes. Kok An's network operated with extreme sophistication, They utilized mule bank accounts, or e-wallets, leveraging facial verification technology for fraud and money laundering, funneling illicit funds into the Thai real estate market through designated nominees. AMLO seized 90 plots of land and bank accounts linked to Kok An's network, totaling approximately 467 million baht, equivalent to $14.63 million. However, the largest and most concerning portion of this operation is related to an even bigger case, involving two Thai nationals and a syndicate specializing in call center fraud, impersonating government officials. From this network alone, AMLO announced the seizure of a total of 66 assets, including land, high-end condominiums, securities, and bank deposits, valued at a massive 9.279 billion baht, nearly $291 million, constituting almost 90% of the total assets seized in this campaign. The facts of this network reveal that money laundering has reached a high level of professionalization. According to the investigation, enormous sums of money were circulated between domestic and foreign companies to create a facade of legitimate business operations. This network involved figures such as Leek Yim and Ben Smith, with Tung Tai acting as a representative, demonstrating the complex and multi-layered nature of the money laundering chain. The confiscated high-end condominiums and securities indicate the conversion of illegal assets into valuable investments, effectively turning Bangkok and major Thai cities into safe havens for dirty money. The surge of online fraud networks has become a festering wound across Southeast Asia, and Thailand's campaign represents a critical step in excising this tumor. The wave of scams is not limited to impersonation calls or investment fraud. It is intrinsically linked to the grim issues of human trafficking and modern-day slavery. Many workers are sold to scam centers, forced into unpaid labor under inhumane conditions, becoming tools for profit for criminal enterprises like Prince Holding. The seizure of assets from kingpins like Chen Zhi and Kok An is not just a monetary recovery. It is a symbolic act, reaffirming Thailand's commitment to protecting its citizens and contributing to the region's collective effort to push back against transnational crime. The robust legal and administrative actions by AMLO, under the direction of Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul, have ushered in a new chapter in Thailand's fight against money laundering and fraud. The coordination between law enforcement agencies and the utilization of detailed intelligence, even from opposition political parties, signals a shift in approach. Instead of merely arresting low-level fraudsters, the government is targeting the money trail and the high-ranking masterminds. As officials across Asia, Europe, and the U.S. continue to target the global business networks of these criminal groups with asset freezes and seizures worth billions of dollars, Thailand has asserted its pioneering role on the Southeast Asian front. In summary, Thailand's seizure of over $300 million in assets connected to transnational fraud kingpins is more than just a numerical victory. It is a public exposure of the corruption and brutal nature of digital criminal operations, from forced labor camps in Cambodia to luxurious condominiums in Bangkok. It sends a resounding message to all criminal organizations: Thailand is not a safe place to wash dirty money. As the confiscated assets, from dazzling luxury cars and valuable land plots to glittering jewelry, are slated to be liquidated to compensate the victims of fraud, hope for justice and restoration is beginning to ignite. However, the war is far from over. Maintaining pressure, coupled with enhanced international cooperation, particularly concerning cryptocurrency and real estate, will be the key to ensuring that this digital crime empire can never rise again. Only then can true peace return to cyberspace and the lives of the region's people. Thank you for watching this story. If you found it meaningful, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this video. And now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for staying with Societal Stories.